beach there? Reggae beach. Which part of Reggae beach there? Reggae beach.
Yo.
Yes, it could be a couple of stuff here.
Where you pass, where? Yeah. Okay.
The place where we thought we're saying that the name isn't Reggae Beach.
Yo.
Excuse us.
Which part of Reggae beach there?
You have a name Bamboo Beach.
Bamba Beach.
Yeah, you have to go down a little bit further down the south. Step on the side.
Is that an entrance that we can?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
At the place I
Just
say
take your time, man.
can't eat.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, man. About a mile down the road, I guess. Don't
Alright.
pass the mile.
Alright. So the name isn't Reggae Beach, it's Bamboo Beach. Interesting. Yeah, look here.
Hello, Reggae beach. What in there? Food in there? There's food in there? Huh?
You buy your food there and
What do you mean by food in there?
walk in $900 each to go in there, I think so. Unless you want it.
What's so special about it?
That's their price. So local, the overseas $11, which is $1,400 something dollars. Yeah, $2 really $400.
So what you get?
Nothing, just $900 to enter the beach.
That's ridiculous.
Eh?
You know what do something else?
Yeah, because to me that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah.
I can go any beach.
Yeah.
So, hold on, zoom out. We're a little bit too close.
I'm not gonna pay $900. I mean, if you had come earlier, you understand? I could maybe say yes. You're open for dinner and you're going to charge me to go in.
We decided not to go because it's $900 and it's just a beach. $900 for just going into a beach. I mean, I'm not crazy about it, so I'm gonna figure out something. Food, I say. This is where we're eating.
Well, as you can see, we didn't bother to go to Reggae Beach. It was $900 per person. Thinking about it, just going there to look at water, or because I don't really think I would have gone to swim. I would put that off another time. So we decided to get something to eat instead at the Ochi's Jerk Center. Most persons who live in Jamaica and who have ever been to Ochi should know this place. It's like a very popular rest stop. So let's see what they have in here to eat, man. Oh, they call it Guy from Food Network. Yeah. The guy. Not the guy, but his name is Guy. Yeah.
Dining drive all that.
What's your name, Manny?
Dining
Yeah.
I don't think Omega doesn't
Yeah?
It's like 4 o'clock.
Thank you. You guys know me already. I want something like seafood, but I don't see anything that's worth it for seafood at the moment, so I might just go for jerk chicken or jerk pork. I'm not quite sure. Alright, so I think I set my mind on the jerk pata combo, but I'll share it, mommy. So we get this and then get some festival with it. Right? You shared me?
I just really want the meat anyway.
Okay. So just a while ago, I say festival, $85 for one festival. No, $85 could I buy a pound of flour. Of course, $85 could I buy a pound of flour, 2 pounds. No man, of course, $85 can buy that amount of flour. So anyway, I'm gonna make several festivals, but whatever. So I go get that. The $85 festivals. And because we're gonna go out again tonight, hopefully, to eat. So just keeping it simple. And yeah. So like I have a very present situation that I always wonder to myself. If I realize because you don't look like a tourist or because you're really and truly not the typical tourist, they get treated a little bit different. Like we can never understand it. Like you come and like people don't really like smile. Like how the hell can you be a waiter and you don't even smile or have a pleasant voice? Like this is something that I used to do in the summers for internships. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, like I was never like that type of waiter who was going to be like, hi guys, and all that happy stuff and whatever. But like they keep a pleasant tone. You let the persons feel interactive and like not turn up to the table and feel like, yeah, I'm just here. We can never ever understand it, and I think it's something that people here should like really work on. In my previous vlogs, if you saw when we met Sandy, like that's what a waitress should feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, be happy. You see me? Be happy that you have a job. Like, yo, every day actually can go work and make some money is a good day. But now I go say like every job is like nice and like, yeah, it's like the best thing ever, but like these are the people who are paying. But kind of tough of us as Jamaicans who are not really tourists. Not saying all the time, but yo, kind of sticky. So, mommy got her beer. I got my typical drink. Everybody know me, Malta. My mommy got her soda. We're just here waiting. Oh god. Oh man, your burger looks bomb.
Lady took the
Thank you.
ketchup. The ketchup and the pepper.
Ketchup and the pepper sauce.
You have any salt? Yes.
So I got festival first, and then we have the jerk pata. And the man has her wonderful burger over there. And yeah, I'm about to pick in, man.
Thank you.
And of course, I don't know, pepper sauce, hot ketchup. Yes, so like if you're wondering exactly where this place is, it's easy to find. I mean, if you're heading from Kingston to Mobay, you have to pass through it. Or if you're going to Kingston, you have to pass. So it's not like you don't have to do any like turn off or anything. It's like on the main road. You really can't miss it. How's the burger?
I probably should take it with cheese to ump up the salt level. That's not bad.
So I'm just sitting here eating just at the food festival. For me, not really a crime scene moment. It's just like here's I eat. The food's not bad, but it's not like. But for me, personally, I might take a lot of heat for this, but like jerk food is really good, but it's not something that I go wowzers over. But it was pretty decent. What's cool over here? They actually have like yellow yam growing, which is Usain Bolt's favorite, has the root. Scotch bonnet pepper that is used for the jerk, and sugar cane actually growing. I think that's quite unique. It's kind of cool to see what it is that you're eating. Over here, they also showcase the banana plant growing. This is cool. Nice little setup. So we're leaving now. As you might can see, my energy levels are like really low. Like today was like really exhausting at the Blue Hole. So we're just going to head home, try to get a short nap, and then we will go out again tonight. So that's the plan. Right now I just waiting on mommy and my sister. They're going to sort out and stuff, and then we're good to go pretty much. Yo, I am tired. We're just here heading home. But just check out this view. Oh, it's a view of the golf course. The golf course. Just green and nice and just relaxing, yo. I know. Look at that. Look at that sunset. What's up, guys? Right now, remember I told you that we were gonna do something else. We were gonna go out in the night, get some dinner, and I'd vlog that for you. But I think we got home like at 6 p.m. yesterday from the jerk place, and I decided I'm gonna take a nap. When I tell you that being in water is very tiring for the whole day, climbing those cliffs and all that, yo, it's ridiculous. So I set my alarm for 8 p.m. and yeah, I got up. I did get up to turn the alarm off. And I got up maybe a few hours ago, maybe an hour ago. I think it's now 3. Come on, phone. Hold on. 3:31. That's the time now. And I've just been here watching a series for maybe the past 30 minutes or so. But yeah. So I guess I'll see you now. I'll catch you guys maybe back in Kingston, because I don't think we're gonna be doing anything else in OG. So yeah. So of course this is where I'm just going to have to end the vlog. So remember these 4 things, man. Love nature, adaptation, and respect your alarm clock. Keep the link. Guys, if I keep it real, there's no way that I could have not eaten dinner last night and not be hungry right now. I am, where's the light for this place? I don't even know. Perfect. I am really, really hungry. Channel, and there's nothing here to eat. Bro. Oh yeah, mommy, I think mommy had crackers or something out here, hopefully. You don't even understand what I feel like, man. You're hungry. Are you finally see food? It's such a powerful feeling that just takes over your body to know that there is actually something. Water crackers, jam, peanut butter, bro. We lit, fam. And I think my sister had a little soda in the fridge. And mind if you're seeing this? It's all good. It's all good, man. I'm not going to drink all of it. I wouldn't be such a horrible person. So I'm just going to take a little bit just to wet my palate. And then we lit. Oh snap. They smart, both of them got food. I ain't got nothing. Yo, like seriously, I really can't count how many times in my life that water crackers has really came through. Like water crackers on butter, or water crackers on jam, or just water crackers by itself. Yeah, trust me. That happened in a house. Might be wondering why I'm talking so low. Of course, other persons are sleeping, so after they consider it. But yo, come through, water crackers, come through. So as you guys can see, I got my crackers, my honey, because there's no more jam, peanut butter, and my stolen juice. So I guess this is where I can really end the vlog. Unless you guys want to see me eat crackers and jam and peanut butter and stolen juice. You want to? Nah, I'm joking. Anyway guys, again, keep the link. Remember, love, nature, adaptation. Yo, big up on yourself. I love you all. I wanna respect everybody, and thank you always for watching, guys.